Honk. There's that honk that presages the beginning. Is that the term? I guess it's more than presages because I'm actually here. What's up, everybody? Welcome, Arvanauts, to a Saturday stream. It is June 10th, 2023. As I had warned everybody, I am starting late tonight. I had warned everyone that was likely because of my son's birthday party, which was a very big success. Everything went super well. He had a blast, and he is officially, he was already 7 as of June 6th, but he's now officially 7. He's been sung happy birthday to. He's been given cake, and he's been given presents. And I do want to, yes, thank you, Triffid. I thank you so much for the reminder, and I will try to remember that again. In fact, I'm going to put that, I know a couple of people mentioned that. Nominations. I put it even in the stream title this time so I wouldn't forget. For Game of the Month. Yeah, thanks, Triffid. And I did get a number of presents, including, I want to call out that Dragon Spear sent a surprise present to my son of hover soccer. Basically, like, the way I can describe it, no, we have not had a chance to open it yet because, frankly, we were going all day. But tomorrow, and into Monday and Tuesday, we're going to open this up. But it basically looks like 2 soccer balls that hover over the ground, essentially, like flat hover. It seems very cool. It almost reminded me a little bit of like air hockey, but on a much larger level, basically. And it was very much unexpected. And he read the message and the whole thing. And he was a little bit like, wait, who is this person? And I said, and I explained it. And he's like, oh. And I said, this person has also sent me stuff and sent you. And he also sent this. And I said, you remember the dragon that you gave sister originally? He's like, oh, so now he knew what it was. So thank you, Dragon Spear. That was very kind of you, very unexpected. I got this box and I was like, what is this? So it was very unexpected, and thank you so much for doing that. It was very kind of you, and he liked it, and I cannot wait for him to get a chance to play it some more, and I will report back on how things went. So thank you, Dragon. And thank you to everybody for being here tonight. I am excited to have you folks here to place a couple of hours of Jedi Survivor. It's been a lot, folks. It's been a lot. There's been a lot from like one con to the next, from ArvCon to Three Rivers to trying to get caught up on a bunch of other things, sending out ArvCon stuff, most of which I sent out a couple of days ago. And then actually yesterday, Friday, most of which I sent out yesterday. And then all the stuff with relating to, writing and other things I have to get done. And then we had, the birthday party, obviously. So it's been a lot. And I'm just looking forward to kind of kicking back a little bit with you all and playing some stuff and hanging out with everybody with nice, lovely, friendly people. That is going to be good. So thank you all for being here, and welcome all. And let's talk a little bit about ways to support the channel. If you haven't done so already, hi Stalio, hi Critchwitch, Triffid, Mrs. Dunsel. Thank you for the resub, Mrs. Dunsel. Prince Justin, of course, Dragon Spear and Hillness that we're talking earlier on. Welcome. Writing yeah, exactly. What do I need to write? But thank you, Dragon. As I said, I don't know if you heard any of that, but I just went on for like 2 minutes talking about thanking you for the gift you sent my son. So thank you. And he is grateful. He's asleep right now, or he would probably thank you himself. But in any case, thank you for the present. It was very generous of you, and a nice thing to send him. So if you have not already done so, please follow the channel. Please check out our YouTube with !ArvTube. Discord is !ArvCord. Twitter is !ArvTweets. Website arvanelaron.com. Oh, all right. Well, I'll talk about it in just a second then. Financially, !ArvShop for the merchandise area, and !ArvTrayon is the Patreon. We're trying to move that number up. As you can see, we have 18 patrons, $165 a month. We also have something like 84 or 85 subs, I want to say, which is also wonderful, but I would love to get that number closing in. I think I have my goal set to about 100, and I would love to see the Patreon number get back over 200 as well. You can get cool stuff for yourself individually and cool stuff for the channel, so please consider doing that if you can. That would be lovely. I have updated all the stuff for the month. I have a couple of other little Patreon updates I have to make in general terms for the Patreon as a whole, but I will get to that as soon as I can. And again, subbing and resubbing, as Mrs. Dunsel was nice enough to do today, is always appreciated as well. You can get those custom sub badges and emotes to use here, there, and everywhere across Twitch, plus, again, inspirations to give to our players, so please consider doing that. On the publishing side, ! Icarus is my graphic novel from from Athos Arts. Exclamation Point Library is my Tales and Tomes from the Forbidden Library, my 5e adventure and source book from Alligator Alley Entertainment. And Exclamation Point Gray Shade, which is, of course, my novel, now award-winning novel, which came out last year. Renegade, the sequel, is due out next month. I do have now advanced review copies in my hand. I have been sending out review copies to various people in various places. And I do want to ask, I know this is something Prince Justin often mentions on Twitter about other authors, and I want to affirm it here, that reviews and ratings really do help us a lot for not just the fact that we appreciate people are reading our work, but for the algorithms on Amazon. So I noticed a couple people did add some reviews, but if people are willing to do this, it would be much appreciated for putting a review in for Gray Shade on Amazon. If you like the book, if you've read it and you liked it, this does not need to be anything formal at all. It's just sort of like if you were excited about something that you wanted to tell your friend about, or you're just like, I read this book and it's awesome and you should check it out for this. That's the nature of what could be left. Even just that, or just a ranking or a rating, anything like that really helps the algorithm for us. And so, pre-orders are love, pre-orders are life, but also reviews and rankings are kind of the lifeblood of our business. So if you haven't done so already and you did read the book and like it, please do consider heading over to Amazon to leave a review, because that would be very much appreciated if you can do that. And then resub like Mrs. Tunsil said, very funny, Dragon Spirit. Yeah, as you know, that doesn't work from Twitch's point of view. So that's the thing with Gray Shade. The sequel, as I said, Renegade, coming out next month. And so you can pre-order that, and then you can also pre-order the tabletop role-playing game from Brandon O'Brien, coming out at the end of the year. And you can get a copy of the audiobook of Gray Shade done by Trent Sparks, which is already available. So please do go over to that link and do that. That would be very much appreciated and helpful. Last but certainly not least, exclamation point BLM, Black Lives Matter. Very important to affirm and assert the significance and importance of Black lives. Exclamation point Help Now, the World Health Organization page on suicide prevention. Important to reach out to others when you need help, and reach out to others when they need help as well. And exclamation point Ukraine, UKRAINE, to help the people of Ukraine as they fight back against an illegal and illegitimate war. The counteroffensive is on. The counteroffensive is moving. So let us all hope for the best as that continues. And in the meantime, this is our chance to step up and, in a small way, but meaningful way, contribute to people who are going through this, and send the message that we will do that in future as well. Now, quick note on scheduling. We will be off tomorrow and Monday. We'll be back on Tuesday. Tuesday should be a busy night, a busy day. If all goes well, we will do our Fighting Fantasy Gamebook illustration stream at noon Eastern. I know that Tari is dealing with a kind of pretty bad cold/allergy thing, so she thinks she'll be fine by Tuesday, but she's just putting the note out there that it might have to be shifted or changed. But right now, we're planning on noon Eastern for that. Then at 4 p.m. Eastern is going to be my final Chained Echoes stream for a while over on GogCom and Pen and Pixels. So we've got that. And then in the evening, definitely will want to stop back, because at 9 p.m. Eastern, we'll have the vocalists of Remel Turnus, KP, and Zach Clay hanging out with us, playing some Apollo Justice Ace Attorney. So you will definitely want that. That is going to be good times, and I would be very excited for people to join us to kind of spread the word about stuff as we go along. Spreading the word is very important in general. I do want to say, now that Dragon Spear is here, I can officially say again, thank you for the gift that you sent my son. It was unexpected and very much appreciated. We looked it over, and we're going to be like picking it out and putting in the batteries and doing all that stuff. If not tomorrow, then definitely on Monday when he gets back from school. He has a few days left of school. He first was a little confused about who this was. He's like, wait, who is this person? Because I showed him the message, and he read the message, and then I explained who it was, and I'm like, yeah, and you remember, this is the person who sent me some stuff, and this is also the person who sent your sister, the dragon, that says Dragon Spear, and he's like, oh yeah. So then he remembered. Then he understood everything. So he was grateful and said to say thank you. So thank you, Dragon. It was very, very much appreciated. It was generous of you. So with that said, let me put on, let's get rid of that, and let's turn on that. There we go. Hi, everyone. Good to see everybody. And let me get this. Hold on a second. It's a little yellow, I think. We are all yellow. There we go. It's better. So yeah. So hi everyone. And I am ready to go. We're going to be playing for a couple hours tonight. It is 10 p.m. So I'm going to try to play for about 2.5 hours. Try to go until about 12:30 tonight. And then right after that, I'm going to take about 5 to 10 minutes to run the nominations for Game of the Month. So I have it up on my note on my list, but please don't let me forget because I want to make sure that I do that. Never too easy to build. Sorry. For it would arrive too late for his birthday by like a month. Well, actually, and that's good. In a way, I think it worked out well because we just got a soccer net in the back that that his grandfather got him, that we set up like one of those smaller nets for him. So we did that, and also he got like at least 3 different Lego sets today, I think. So he got a bunch of Legos as it was. So I think you actually made the right call. It's very cool. I'm excited to set it up and see how it all goes. And yeah, again, this is the 3rd year in a row that we've done the same thing because he loves it. There's a local company around in our neighborhood it was started by basically at the time a high school student and his dad. High school student is now a college student, but still, and they basically have these inflatable like bouncy castle, water castle type things, which they distribute around the sort of southern Connecticut area. And so we rented one again, and they rented it. Actually, you're supposed to have it for 8 hours, but they brought it early. So they got it there at 9 a.m. And it was here until literally like 3 minutes before 8 p.m. Eastern. So, and then it's just there. And it's this big sort of like almost like a parkour ninja obstacle course, but an inflatable one, like one of the big ones. And they set it up in our backyard. They come and set it up. Then they come at the end and they break it all down and take it away again. And he had basically a bunch of kids. There's like one kid that couldn't come that he was hoping for, but everybody else came, and they all basically just had a blast. They were all just on it, bouncing around. They would come over, they would have pizza, they would go back over, they'd bounce around some more, they come over, they have cake, they come back, they go back around, and like they mostly just like run their own party at that point. Like they're right there, we can see them, but they were just having a blast. And I was like, listen, if they're going to come to us, if they have a great time doing it, if he loves doing this, just like, why would we do anything different? So that was cool. It was cool to see him having a good time. And once again, he had a good time for it. But the last time, we moved in here in March of 2020. So we moved in here during that time. That can't be right. I'm wrong. March of 2021. That's what it was. March of 2021, we moved in here. So his birthday's in June. So the first time we did this was June 2021. So this is the 3rd time. June 2021, 22, and now June 2023. So it was pretty cool. Yeah, of course he has a soccer ball. He has actually 2 or 3 soccer balls. He definitely does. Watch out for those funny guys of fire. That is, man, that remains so funny. Hillness, I swear. It was just so perfect. So, but anyway, he had a wonderful time. It was great, and we were glad that he enjoyed it. So, yeah. And then tomorrow is another big day in town. We have like a big local like festival thing that's going on. So it's quite a weekend. And then their last week of school. Basically, Little Arv is already done, but Mini Arv has got 2 full days, Monday, Tuesday, and then 2 half days, Wednesday, Thursday, and Thursday the half day is done, and then he's finished because they had like 1 snow day all year this year, all winter. The winter before, they had like 6 or 7, so he had to stay later. But for this one, just literally that was it, 1 day. So pretty much he's getting out, June, what will that be? June 11th. So like June 15th, he'll be done. So yeah, good stuff. All right, let us move over and play some Jedi Survivor. It's time to survive. Once I was afraid, I was petrified, kept thinking I would be a Jedi. Okay. I know, Stalio, I know. It's amazing. He's 7 years old. 7. Unreal. And he's now, and as I say, he's finishing up 1st grade this coming week. So he's going to be in 2nd grade in the fall. It's just... And Little Arv is officially no longer a freshman in high school. She's going to be a sophomore in high school in the fall. Like, just... Time does move on. So I hope all of you saw the incredibly exciting news, by the way, that Final Fantasy VII Rebirth is coming out. That is a day 1 play right here. I am super excited for that. I'm glad it's coming out in 2024 because I want to finish this game and everything. But like, man, I am super pumped up for that. I loved Final Fantasy VII Remake. And Rebirth apparently is longer. Takes you like another half of the way through the game, of the original game. And it comes on 2 discs. Well, it's the second part of it. So Final Fantasy VII Remake was really only the first, like, quarter to maybe third of the game. And so this covers the next portion of the game, but it's on 2 discs. When's the last time that we had a modern game that came on 2 discs? You know, that was like old school. So I'm sure that means I'm going to have to delete absolutely everything off my PS5 because it'll be like 150 gigs or something. But anyway, that's a problem for future me. Yeah, yes. I would assume, but you know what, Hillness? I told you, one of the reasons that that game is so good, I think it's the best remake ever made, and a lot of that is just because it's so... It plays with expectations to such a great degree. It even meditates on them, so it's really awesome. Hey, what's up, Rising Tides? You got new glasses today. Really? Is that... Now, I saw a thing on Twitter... about that, but I thought it was like you with your Skiffy and Fanty mask. So I wasn't even paying attention to I'm really glad, man, because I'm really glad about that because you are I know that those glasses, the other ones, you were hoping to get new ones. So congratulations. It's awesome. They have LEDs that light up when you throw them. No kidding, Dragon. That probably is pretty awesome. Oh my goodness. I'm both sorry about that, Triffid, but also happy that that means you're going to have those air conditioners. We spent a lot of Friday not only packing up ArvCon stuff, but also moving all the boxes of stuff that came from Catalyst too late for us to use in ArvCon down to my basement. So there was a little bit of that. I could imagine that, Hillness, yeah. I just used them with Hillness just now. That's really cool, Dragon. Hey, Rising Tides, by the way, did you see my note in Twitter? Twitter, yes. A note. No. Did you see my note in Discord, is what I meant to say. Different social media. What am I doing? Where am I going? Who am I? All right. Yeah. Oh, wait a minute, wait a minute. It's the dash thing, right? No, it's over here. Ah, I see. Apparently, they don't want me to go down that way. All right, I'll go around. Oh, is this the shortcut? Oh no! I apologize. I'm sorry for everything. Okay. That's what I meant to do. Oh, right. No. We're not going that way. We are going across this way. Wait, what? How do I dash again? Okay. Okay, awesome. Thank you. Thank you so much, and apologies. I just had missed something that I forgot about. Okay. How do I... How the heck do I dash again? I know, right? I have to I do have to scrub the rust off. How the frick do you? Damn it! I don't. Is it L3?
Need to pick me up.
L3. It is. It is definitely not L3. That is not it. It is not L3. Oh, I don't want to go that way. Yeah, midair dash is what I mean. Ah! Yeah, midair dash is what I mean. I know L3 is sprint, but that's not what I need. Yeah, just press all the buttons. Thanks, Trevor. No, I tried that. No, this is not right. Ah. It's not B. Would you stop, dragon? God damn it. How do you... Ah. All right, I'm going to look it up because I can't remember. I thought it was easier than that. I thought I can just... You guys are really helpful. Dragon, explain to me how I press B on this controller. Which one is B exactly? B. This is 100% not right. Yes, it's circle. Thank you. Crap. Now, of course, I went the wrong way. Circle. This is not the right way. Okay, can I just restart somehow? Okay, thank you. Same spot as B. All right. Let's try this again, shall we? Okay. That's what I was looking for. Huzzah! There we go. Which PlayStation has movement, which is Kiki. All right. Circle. Oh, you'll be somewhere early. See? Get to be home early. So, all right. Don't know if I'm going to make that or not. Nope. Okay, good. In a way, I'm glad about that because it takes away one issue that I wasn't sure about. Also, something is Spidey sense is tingling about this. Over this way. Hooray for B. Hooray for B. All right, here we go. Yeah, okay. That's interesting.
That drill will take time to set up. Hope Marin can slow them down.
Okay.
Never liked heights. Who am I kidding? I chose the wrong profession. Should have wised up and chose the flametrooper track. Then again, I never liked fire either.
Enjoy your heights. It's a long way down. Okay. Woo!
How you doing, BD?
Oh my goodness.
Having fun back there?
That was mean. Well, listen. Be careful of the job you sign up for, Chad, okay? If they say to you, you're going to be dealing with Jedi, maybe consider a different career path. I'm just saying. I don't know that there's a lot of upward mobility there. But there sure was a lot of downward mobility. Hey-oh! This actually... Oh, I get it. Oh my god, this is scary stuff. Wow. That is freaky. Oh, shoot. I didn't get to finish your... Oh. You didn't get to finish your comment. The last rolling of the lance. Tragic moment. Earth is the point of this down here. Okay. That dash jump is pretty slick, actually. Okay.
Incredible. But that won't stop the Empire from reducing it to rubble.
No, it won't. That's big. I like that screenshot. Okay. Oh. Wait a minute. Oh, okay. Not that exciting. Oh, okay. All right. This doesn't look like a good spot for an ambush at all.
Hey, this entrance didn't pop up on any environmental scanners. Maybe something's blocking them. There might be chambers and tunnels out here. We'll have to proceed on foot. Copy that.
Hi.
I won't let you kill me.
Damn it. I guess you let me kill you.
Hey, buddy. Stim.
My temple. Did you really? Did it work okay in Cyberpunk? Because it feels like it would be a very, like, I don't know. The control scheme would be interesting to see if it worked with that. If you added some, like, mirror's edgy type of stuff. Okay, so I'm going to have to go through there in a minute.
We were not trained for this.
I'm glad we found this.
There are few who are. They didn't train us for how to deal with a Jedi in a temple situation, right?
Gotta hurry. Brother Armias can't hide forever.
Oh my gosh. The squeeze throughs on some of these.
You know what to do. Sanctuary to all who seek it.
Upon crossing the temple threshold, travelers are invited to meditate upon their pilgrimage before embarking upon their
Sounds
next
too
journey.
good to be true.
Ah, interesting. How was Rise of the Beast, Illness? I think I saw you say in Discord that it was decent but like predictable or something. How did you feel about it?
Pilgrim Sanctuary should prove a worthy location for the safe house.
Its proximity to the archive is ideal.
And with a bit of your slicing, this temple could once again provide safe haven for those who need it most.
But I guess you don't go to Sanctuary Revived. Yep. Sirjunda Nino Cordova. I guess, yeah, I was just about to say that. I was like, I don't think you go to Transformers for big plot twists. But the special effects were credible and, like... This feels very, very risky. But I see a meditation point up there. Hell to the yes. Special effects are good. Well, yeah, pointless humans.
All right,
It is
let's
kind
go.
of true. Like, what's the point? I mean, I guess I understand why. You have to have a human element to it, and the Transformers, I guess, could feel very separate from that, but they're so humanized anyway, these robots, right? Okay.
Doesn't sound good. This place won't hold long.
My controller is rumbling. That doesn't sound good at all. Hello, rat. Whoa. I have no idea what happened there.
Pilgrim Sanctuary has some new caretakers. That sentry droid could be trouble.
Yeah, that looks bad. that came from. Oh, yeah? Great. Great.
Grab everything you can find. We need a clean sweep before the drill guts this place. This is the third temple we've raided. What's so interesting about Jedi anyways? Don't know, don't care. What are we even looking for? Who says we're looking for anything? We're sending a message. Peaceful or not, Imperial resistors will be stomped out. Someone wiped out the squad on Overlook Patrol. Think it's her? Put that ghost story to bed, soldier. The witches are dead and gone, just like the Jedi.
Located a what now? You didn't hear anything. It was just rats. Hey, what's up, Bill Nye? How you doing?
Contact! There! Up there! He's afraid of a real fight. I've got him! I knew he would run. You can't beat me.
Who? Who can I beat exactly? Oh, hi. Oh, it's you.
Get the enemy!
Move up and attack.
Come back down, Eddie.
You'd think at a certain point they'd be like, maybe I shouldn't come close to the ledge. Like, maybe that's a bad idea. Sadly, he will not be so easily defeated.
Target in motion.
Not you. Damn it.
Converge on the target.
I am alone.
Yes, you are.
Chassis damaged. Contact made. Get back here.
Damn it. Crap.
I have been hit.
I need help.
Target is quick. Attack successful. Sustaining damage.
Stim! Empire still has no idea what's under their noses.
Woo!
But they'll find the safe house eventually.
Yeah.
Let's keep moving.
That guy was... Those sentry droids are no fun. Can't go there, but I can go up there. I guess actually that was a situation where the blaster stance would have been more helpful now that I think of it, but... Interesting. What? There we go. Yep. Okay. Damn. That looks great. Early Dark Troopers. Yeah, not a linebacker. That is very true, Critchwitch. I mean, I also have to get better at things like parrying and stuff like that. There are certain things I need to get better at over time, but... Oh. Well, hello, hello.
You better get this back to the archive.
Jedi Scrolls. Unfortunate. 1 second. All right. So. I can't get through there yet. Nope. Well. I guess I can get through here. What? Oh, okay. So... No, I've already been here. Oh, so I need to go... Okay. Okay. So I'm here now. So if I go over like this... Oh. Okay. I can just go here. Oh, I get it. Nope, that was terrible.
No sign of the path safe house yet.
Oh, great. Yeah, of course. An unnecessarily moving area. Whoa. Tremendous. Oh, great.
I see him, bud.
That's bad. That's very bad. Okay, that was bad. Oh, I missed it. Woo! Yeah, this is fine.
I'm led to believe that there's a vast network of subterranean waterways beneath the temple.
Perfect. That should give our operation cover from Imperial scanners.
They say as these things are just bashing the hell out of the inside of this thing. That thing is terrifying. That's a Bruno.
Get the target! Whip up now.
Hell yeah, shortcut. Okay.
You know, this drill was originally... Look out!
Damn it! I didn't hear that. I got too close. I got too close and I didn't hear this thing about the drill. They're like, this drill was blah, blah, blah. Need to not move too close or I'll never know what this drill was good for. Shoot, how do I... Oh, okay, good. He has a breather. I was like, crap! I don't know where I'm going. I forgot I had a breather. Sorry, a rebreather. Yes, yes. Sorry, quite right. A rebreather. Seems totally safe. Ah ha ha!
Starting to think we're in the right place. What do you think?
Okay. Assume there's one on this side, too. What's up, Drew? You gotta rebreathe and fall in order. Who put all this water on an arid world? I know, right? Wait just a minute here. Oh, first of all.
Hey, this is a good find.
Nice. Good, good. Interesting. Guess it's as far as it goes. Where the hell are we? Oh, I'm going the right way. I just have to do something? What? Is it just open? Oh. What was the benefit of doing that? All right, sounds good. Good night, Triffid. Sleep well. Enjoy the fact that you have some clean air in your place based on what you described. So wait a minute. Can I... Oh, wait. So if I pull that... Okay. Now this one... I figured it out part of the way, but I don't... Problem is, I don't know... The thing that's supposed to be here on this side, like this thing... I can do that. But... Oh, I get it. Because it's so slow. Oh, no! That's the way to do it, though. There we go. Haha. Success.
Okay, getting closer.
That was it.
So this is where they've been hiding. Hunted by the Empire. Always on the run.
And they're
Know what that's
always
like.
on the run. Always on the run, yeah.
Well done.
In the abrupt evacuation, all manner of personal belongings were left behind. A tableau of the lives that would live before. A tableau.
There was a scramble to evacuate.
Please be a meditation point. Shoot.
Quickly, everyone! This way.
Hurry!
Are you coming with us?
I must remain here a little longer. Go now. There is no time. I will seal the passage behind you. May the Force be with you all.
Tableau, fun word. Nice. Skill point acquired. Let's go. Shepherds a group of refugees through a perilous path. In an act of noble sacrifice, he sends them ahead and ensures the Empire will not follow. Whoa, hey!
Easy now. See your Junda sent me.
Master Junda, you used the Force, you're Cal Kestis.
It's time to go. The Empire's closing in.
Yes, which is why this must make it back to Master Junda. These contact codes cannot fall into the hands of the Empire.
What?
Cal, he's gone.
Man, we lost Armius.
Take this. Go through quickly. It will protect you.
Thanks, Marin.
Go. I can't hold this forever. Go!
Ah, there's the dashing through the green gates.
Die protecting the path.
Okay. Gonna rest first of all. Okay. We lost Armius and we barely knew him. He's like, alright, here we go. And then I'm like, wait. Okay, so now. I got that full out. Telekinesis. Oh yeah, this is... Yeah, there were a lot of good options here with telekinesis. Use a lot of skill points though. I don't love that focused sight. The greater reflexes thing is a possibility though. I think that'll be useful because of the block meter. So I'm gonna do that. Okay, and then next up, I think, is going to be finally, at long last, to do some dual wield stuff. So, we're going to be dual wielding it, I think, going forward.
It is our duty to make sure his death meant something.
Let's get these codes to see her. Got this thing's attention.
Passing through barriers resets Fort Stash and Jedi flips.
I'm impressed.
Sweet. that far away. This is bad. Shoot. No! Damn it. I screwed that up. Woo! That is something. Echo? No? Okay.
I see a way back in.
Then let's hurry.
What did you just do?
We should not take Pilgrim's Path to Sears base.
There's another route, but there's a lot of patrols.
We can manage. Foes near. Just like old times. Close in and finish them. Our friend is back.
Oh, good. Thanks again for the charm.
You needed it more than me.
Isn't there one thing down there that I couldn't get to before? Guess not. Okay. I think we're okay, actually. I don't think I need to reset anything.
Let's
right
move. It's not safe.
now. No kidding. Oh. Right, so this is not right. But I'm glad that I saved it. It was not. It was definitely worth it to save, so it's fine. Lightsaber thing. Right. Okay. Okay. That was useful. Whatever that is. I know exactly. This is not safe. Exactly. No kidding. Alright, what we get? What we get? Yeah, buddy. More force. Hell to the yes. Always a good thing. Okay. Still don't fully understand where I'm going, though. I guess... Oh. What? So I am supposed to go down there? I guess I am supposed to go down there. Okay. Well, my bad.
Well spotted.
Nice. Now I have 10 of those Jedi scrolls, which hopefully will be worth something. Usually they do them in 10s. I don't think I had anything else, but... that I could get, but we'll see, I guess. Alright. Yeah. Keep going all the way around, yeah. Oh, for the love of Pete, one of these things. It's good, though, that I went back, so that's fine. Should have realized if Marin's going that way.
Guard up. Together, Kyle. Nice work, Jedi.
You too, Desert Ghost.
Haha! Let's go! That right there, people, is how you do it. Ladies and gentlemen, the Empire. Your top-notch Imperial soldiers. Good peoples of the Empire.
Foes near. Do not underestimate them. Good work, Jedi. Back to the fight.
Time that he runs away from us.
He's like...
I had no idea what they were about to find.
He's like looking up at me like, he's right up... Oh.
The path was here.
He's like, hey, look at that. Meanwhile, she's like, hello? Like,
Careful, there is danger nearby.
Right first time. What was your first clue?
I was not prepared for this. You killed them all.
That's your best. The vanquished. Such a waste.
Oh, please.
Agree.
That hit the spot.
Dead end.
We make a stand?
What the hell is this?
Do you trust me?
Of course. What are you up to?
No time to explain. Do you trust me?
Yes.
Well.
Was that for luck?
No. For me.
Hey, I mean, look.
Jump through, Cal! Now!
What?
It's not very bad.
I can't believe this!
Believe it! Well done!
What the hell is this? What? What is she doing?
Not yet.
I have no idea what I'm supposed to be doing.
You got this, buddy! No kidding. This thing's gotta have a weakness.
Oh my god. What the hell? What?
Nice one, Cal.
Don't think me yet.
Having fun? We can't keep this up.
I have an idea, but I need an opening.
I'm sorry, chat. I cannot focus on anything else. My goodness.
Nowhere left to run.
Then we stand together.
Now or never.
Now or never.
One last jump. It's a big one.
Right behind you.
What? What? This is ridiculous. Like, ridiculously good.
How did you do that?
A ritual I learned when I returned to Dathomir. It is taxing.
You okay?
I am fine.
Come on. Let's get these codes to Seer.
Okay, we're gonna stop for a minute. Hell yes. That is a tremendous set piece. Holy crap, was that good. That was wild. Absolutely wild. And the music was on point. Man, that was tremendous. Holy crap, was that good. I really hope the movies are taking notes. Can we have sequences like that? Good gravy. Because the thing is, you have to, like, the dash thing. Oh, that's amazing. Wow. Woo, okay. I'm just going to take a little drink of water, chat, for just a minute. Good gravy. That was ridiculous. And I mean, in a good way. That was amazing. Wow. I was like, man, me and Marin. Marin's got to join the crew now, right? Like, right? Yes, 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 yes. Now, it would be hard to film with, like, effects-wise, but that was amazing. Amazing. That was great. I mean, clearly Callum Marin. But I do want to say, though, but see, the cinematography of that, there was a lot going on, but at the same time, it was, I don't know how to describe this. It was like everything was happening at once, but it was kind of discernible in that you were like, okay, there's this big drill which is firing at you and has all this dangerous stuff. You have to kind of loop around it, cut off the leg, go down with it. Like, you could see as the elements were being put together, it wasn't just a bunch of gobbledygook thrown at the screen. And that's good direction, even within a game context. So
ready, Marin?
Always.
Okay. Well, now what we're doing is contact codes to Seer. Rumor has it. All right, we're going to get back to them in a minute, but can I suppose this is going to be impossible, right? Can I? Oh, I can. Okay, well, guess where we're going. We are going to... Yeah, exactly. Beautifully choreographed. That was amazing. Wow. I'm actually going to watch that back maybe tomorrow. Not tonight, but after I get done. But tomorrow I'm going to watch that back. That was sick. Really, really good. Very good set piece. That is actually as... I don't want to say... My favorite set piece from the first game was the AT-AT sequence where you land on the planet, the Wookiee planet. Kashyyyk, I guess. And that was amazing. But, I mean... And so I would say that this is not quite at that level because of what was happening at the time that all went down. But it's still amazing. But it's very, very good. Wait a minute.
The spirit withers before the force of others. Didn't the first track say the life force?
Yes,
burns?
great level design. That's exactly it. No, yep.
Completely incompatible.
Great level design.
Seek universal truth.
The fact that it resets when you go through the barrier is part of it too, because you have to constantly be thinking about okay, and then this happened and this happened. Amazing. Scrapyard switch. Interesting. Interesting. Wait, what? Okay, there's that. Oh. I know this deal. When I was jumping back and forth too, and I was like, oh wait, I have to think about when I can actually do this jump. Okay. I have to get something back to Seer. I also have to go here to the archive, because the archive also... Oh. Now. Just because I, went from a great distance doesn't mean that, Oh, what's this?
Let's take this to Sister Task.
Yeah, let's take this to Sister Task.
I heard more patrols last night.
Oh?
It was like a stampede. I couldn't sleep.
I see.
I suppose you slept like an Akbab.
To the Imperials, we are dune rats in our warrens. They cannot hunt without sight, and they are blind to the subtle life of the desert.
I hope you're right.
Do not dwell on the Empire. Focus on the tasks before you.
Oops.
Another scroll.
Another scroll. Not that I'm complaining. Okay, well, I'm going to have to go here anyway. I'll be right back. Don't you worry. Boy, do I have some stuff for you.
Care to gaze upon sacred treasure?
You can't give me anything else? That's it? Really?
Alluring, no?
Is there anything else I can spend, I know exactly, right. You just go these spots. Is there, Hillness, is there anything else you can do with these scrolls besides get this stuff? Like, is there another, like, person that takes Jedi scrolls or not? Not that you know of? Okay.
The choice can be overwhelming.
Justice. I already have Serenity.
Gonna go with this one.
Okay,
That was fated for you.
Ooh, Rebel Paint.
Yes, that suits you, noble one.
Alright, so Temperance. I already have that. I don't want the rest of this stuff. Okay.
I've noticed some pretty fierce creatures in the desert.
Indeed. Though I suspect you have yet to meet the fiercest.
Oh, great.
Oh, yeah?
Stay afield of the golden Skriton, noble one. It is an ancient, treacherous creature. Should you be forced to confront it, do not trust its movements. It strikes suddenly and in quick succession.
I'll keep that in mind.
Oh my god. Defeat the Golden Skriton. That's another thing. Oh my god. Great. Tremendous. Okay.
Let's mix it up.
Alright. So, Serenity. 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 Alright, we got a full Serenity Saber. Now, what else do I want? I want to customize... You know, I love red, and I feel like I don't love that red. Rebel yellow. Well, maybe I do. I guess. No, no, no. Still like indigo. You're gonna say red's the best one? Yeah, no, I mean I do like it actually. I wish it was a little brighter. It's a little too I like the color saturation to be higher on my lightsabers, you know what I'm saying? Alright, let's go get this turned into Seer.
Seer. Couldn't save Armias. He gave his life for this. I'm sorry.
I know you did your best, Cal. And the Empire?
They did not track us.
Hey, Scrapper. Glad you made it back in one piece.
Master Cordova, did you find a way across the Abyss?
No. But you may have, Cal. Bode and I were able to find some interesting data in the archive.
Really good facial capture on Cordova.
Centuries ago, the Republic established a colony on Kobol to study a stellar anomaly known as the Abyss. Santari Kree led the research team.
That Z with him.
Early attempts to navigate the Abyss ended in disaster. The Republic was on the verge of abandoning the project.
And then guess who volunteers to fly in alone and discovers a planet on the other side?
Dagon.
Using the data from his voyage, Kree invented the Abyss Compass to guide others safely to Tenel.
The Republic established a settlement. The Jedi built a temple. Just like you said, Cal.
Regrettably, a time of peace and prosperity was disrupted when Outer Rim marauders invaded.
I saw them too, but how'd they get across the Abyss?
He must have stolen a compass. Don't worry, we won't be so careless.
Overwhelmed, the Republic abandoned Tenelor, and the Jedi Council ordered Kree to destroy the compass.
Dagon Gera refused and rebelled against the Order.
That is a Gendai. They do not often ally with other species.
Looks like Ravis has been working with Dagon for a lot longer than we thought.
So the Order sent Jedi to secure the compasses. Dagon murders them over it.
Jedi. Killing other Jedi.
But Centauri said that Dagon was the key to Tantalor.
Maybe he is, young Jedi. Despite my efforts, those compasses you brought me were beyond repair. However, records indicate that 3 were unaccounted for.
So you're saying one might still be out there?
Yes.
And Dagon sent his army to look for it.
I'd ask you to stay and help us, but I recognize that look.
What look?
Hope. That planet could be a haven for those who stand against the Empire.
So you coming with us? I mean, Grease can make room on the Mantis. For all of you.
No. This place needs me. The Hidden Path needs me.
Cordova?
I'm sorry, my friend. But for now, my place is on Jeddah with Seer. Let me prepare a data stick so you'll have access to our research wherever your journey takes you.
Let me guess. You're staying too.
When we first met, I thought that what we shared was unique. Survivors, fighting together against the Empire who took our families.
Yeah. You helped me realize I wasn't alone.
As did you. But there is a galaxy full of people who have suffered as we have. It's as Seer said. Perhaps you have found a sanctuary for them.
Perhaps. If we can get to it.
I will join you. Besides, it's been far too long since I've made Grease's hair stand on end.
See you back on the Mantis, Night Sister.
Hell yeah. All right, so we did that. A device invented by Centauri Kree to navigate the Kobo Abyss. The compass uses the coordinates obtained during Dagon Gera's uncharted flight to Tanalorr. The Jedi Council ordered all Abyss compasses destroyed after the Neo raided Tanalorr, believing they must have stolen one in order to cross the Abyss. Search for the compass on Kobo, huh?
Time for us to make our move.
I'm curious to hear what you make of Dagon Gera's history.
Dagon felt like his life's work was being threatened. That obsession led him astray.
Sounds all too familiar.
What do you mean?
You may recall that I had a vision foretelling the fall of the Order. The Council. Well, let's just say that my warnings fell on deaf ears.
What? The Council ignoring Jedi? That never
I
happens.
felt betrayed.
But you were right.
That's beside the point. I allowed my wounded pride to cloud my judgment. When the purge began, I was still searching for proof that my vision was true. Instead of being there to support Seer and her Padawan. Cal, BD, well-timed. I remembered a second location you might wish to explore.
Another temple?
Quite so. This one is in the southern desert, and it is quite magnificent. When I visited, I felt the weight of the past upon me. I am sure you will too.
Sounds incredible.
I think so. Although it was certainly simpler before the Empire increased its presence here. Good luck on Kobo, my friend.
All right, so we got ruins.
You're upset about Armias.
Aren't you?
Of course. But this is not the first life lost in our struggle. And it will not be the last.
I know, but we were so close here.
Brother Armias served the cause faithfully. And that service lives on through our determination to keep moving forward.
What happens to the safe house now?
It will be a long time before we can risk sending anyone to collect what remains. Cal, find Tanalorr. Imagine how many lives we could save.
We should return to Kobo soon.
I'll just need a moment here.
The longer we wait, the bolder these raiders grow. What's keeping us? Kobo calls.
Right.
Right. I'm just going to go do some side quests, and then I'll totally be there to handle Kobo. Because we have multiple quests. All right. So we've got... let's see. The Golden Scryton. I'm not sure I'm looking forward to that. This one. Ruins in the Southern Desert. And there's one more of those. Ruins in the Northern Desert. Okay. That's where we're going to fast travel. Okay.
Let's stop.
Okay, so... That's the one. Okay.
Good. Let us proceed.
I do not... Okay. Spammel. Come here, Spam.
Yeah, come on. Whoa.
Got us an echo.
You do not belong on Jeddah.
It's the ghost. Run for your lives!
What's something you learned traveling the galaxy?
That sometimes it is best not to ask questions and to keep your eyes on the path ahead.
Okay. 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 Good, good. Hi there.
I've heard some concerning legends about what Jedi can do to a person's mind. We just need to stay focused. Then we'll be the legends. But how do we know if they're inside our mind?
Interesting. Oh, I see it.
Ready yourself for combat.
An enemy down there.
Your souls are forfeit.
Blast them. Time to work. Form up.
Can I get to you? Yes, I can.
Don't let them trick you. Take cover. Let me handle this.
Oh, you... God damn it. That's stupid. BD. God damn it. Ah.
Up here. Help. Sim.
There we go. Jerk.
Stim, please, buddy.
There was no need for that. That's silliness.
Welcome, traveler. When the path is blocked, seek another way. Rest in reflection. Provide direction.
Okay.
Guard up.
Guard down. There's the shortcut.
What a view. A lot easier to appreciate without those pilgrims. Good riddance. First time I've...
Boy, those pilgrims are really... Good riddance.
I think that helped.
Okay. This way I can do this.
Let's try this.
Okay, that was not it. There we go. Okay, so that did something.
Not a bad find.
Don't entirely know what it did exactly, but...
I think that helped.
Okay, yep.
Enemies up ahead.
Bye-bye. So satisfying to do that. Very satisfying. I just need to be clear. I'll make sure I don't interrupt their awesome conversations. Okay, never mind. They don't have awesome conversations.
Careful, there is danger nearby.
Found you, intruder.
Vengeance will be mine.
Systems failing.
You okay?
Trivial opposition.
What?
Scanner failing.
I'll never see Utah the same way again. You had no idea, right? Right, Prince Justin, that they had all this time.
Ah, the pilgrim moon never ceases to mystify and delight me. Those who revered Force users clearly built these trials. But to what purpose, I wonder?
Wonder what that does.
Well done, Cal.
Whoa. Hey now. give us? What's it give us? What's it give us? A new perk slot. Now that is what I like to see.
Need to pick me up.
Very much worth it. All right. Make sure I'm not missing anything. Oh, hey, you don't you worry, bud. No. All right. Well, time has come. Where are we going? We're going back to there, I guess. Woo! Now this is pod racing. Oh, actually. Yeah, Spammel.
Go!
Nice. Okay, good stuff. All right, so that's one rumor down. Rumor has it. Yeah, I'm not about that golden Scraton, but the Southern Desert Ruins, maybe. Okay. So for this one, I need to go, I guess the closest one is probably here. Desert Ridge, okay. Okay, we're going to rest and we're going to fast travel there. Fast travel to Desert Ridge. Right. Okay. Okay. Good stuff. That's where we're going. Where my Spammels at?
Ready, BD?
These things are still so funky.
Okay, okay.
Okay.
Let's move!
There's where the rumor is. How do I get there, though? Oh. Okay. Okay, that looks promising. Being that close to the stormtroopers. Hi. Didn't quite catch that. How'd you get? Hi there. I readied myself. We're gonna have to fix that, aren't we? We're gonna have to fix that little bad boy right over there. Wait. There's a shortcut there, but how do I get to it is the question. Feels like this has to be... Oh, I see. All right. Interesting. It's interesting how all these skills come together to just open up sections in a really cool and interesting way.
I hope this effort enables me to see Jedi as they once did. This galaxy is in turmoil, and we need the wisdom of those who came before us.
Ooh, neat. Okay.
Did Jedi wound people? I really don't want to be wounded. Nobody does. Yeah, but I really don't want to be wounded.
Ready yourself for combat.
No problem.
Hostile. Quickly.
See, now you're not wounded. I helped you out. I didn't wound them. I just pushed them, you know, off the ledge. Unavailable in combat. I'm not in combat. Oh, for the love of Pete. Come here. He's like, I'm still not wounded. Oh, goodness. Wanderer. I don't love that look. Alright, wait, I gotta go back down. Ah. Yes, indeed. It's just a flesh wound. Well, you know, I feel like, you know, they made a request, which I feel like I upheld. I was just like, sure, no problem, and... What?
Let's take them down.
There is nowhere to hide. Enemy injured.
Hey, wait.
I spent a lifetime unearthing the mysteries of the Seven. And now an abundance of lost knowledge awaits me. A staggering proposition. This galaxy is too vast for one mind for a single lifetime, but I find it exhilarating. What a joy to know that when my footsteps disappear into the sands, others will take my place.
Damage taken. He moved.
Oh man, these kills with Baron are fun. Okay, so I got rid of those guys. Yeah, no, I'm a big fan of Marin. I no problem here doing any of that.
Do not be frustrated if the path is unclear. Failure is a teacher. One even an old man like myself has much to learn from.
Skill point acquired.
Let's try this.
Oh god. I am not looking forward to going down there.
Ready yourself for combat.
Yep, keep at it. Keep blasting him. Just keep blasting him. This is why we keep her with us all the time. This is great. Good training here with Marin. Let's see.
Another victory.
Good teamwork, Marin. Tremendous teamwork. That's how you do it collectively, as a group. Good times, good times. Okay. I appreciate that we were able to do that together as a total team. Oh, wait, no. Okay, then I have to switch this up. I don't know what you're talking about, Dragon. I was giving some high-quality suggestions and advice. I was showing her when to hit it. I was giving her the right. I was like coaching. Okay, now wait a minute. I have to figure out what did I do to switch. No. Oh, it's this one. That's what it is. That moves it. Yep. Okay, while it's doing that. Yup. So now I go back this way. I wonder how influenced these these little exploration temples are by the Templar layers in Assassin's Creed, because it has a similar feel to me, even though obviously it, you know, plays out much differently in terms of how it's used, but.
These ruins must be connected.
Cordova would know.
Okay, what we get? What we get? Another perk slot. Those you counting at home, that's 2 perk slots. That leaves only one rumor left here, which is the Crichton, which I don't think I'm going to deal with now. So I'm going to go back to Kobo, but first, I want to see what I can do with those perks. So. Ooh, there's also... Wait a minute, though. There's one more section. Okay, let me do that down here. And see what I find. Nope. Take that away. Anything?
I have missed fighting at your side.
Same, Marin. Very much the same.
This galaxy is in chaos. I seek clarity of mind.
We share a purpose. The Empire destroyed my home. All I have is what little wisdom I possess.
Let's travel together then. It is a long road to Pilgrim's Sanctuary.
That's cool. Whoa.
Looks like our training paid off.
Guys just showed up? Wow, man. Interesting. So we were just there and then that happened. All right, well. There's one other thing back here. Oh, it's a force tear. Okay.
I really need a stem.
All right, let's try it. These are scary, but we'll try. What? I don't understand why it didn't do that. Okay. Okay, that was dumb. It's the hardest one. I need to remember that I can't double jump there. What? Can't do that? Wow, okay. I didn't hit that nearly well enough. I need to double jump before I hit it. Oh, come on. Nah, disagree. I don't even know where I'm going. I don't even totally know where I'm going there. That was terrible. What? I don't understand. Oh. I need to wall jump. I don't understand. What do you mean? I need to wall jump top the right. You mean that top right thing? Yeah. Except that's very difficult to do. I don't even know that I can do that. I started too far left. Yeah. You wall jump on the left. Before you reach the blue bar, you wall... Oh. I wall jump over all the way to the right? Oh, do I? What are you talking about, Dragon? That you can't wall jump to the right there. It's too high. I need to get up there somehow, but I don't know how to do that. Well, yeah, I know. Easier said than done, though. You know, if you could, if I mean, if I could double jump off the barrier, it would be a lot easier. But I can't. Right, but I know, but I can't, you can't get high enough. No, it's not that. It's got to be something relating to that wall that's above me. The one on the left. Shit. All right, I have to start farther left, maybe. Oh! What? No. What the frick was that? Oh no! Stupid! Okay, so why are you going that way? Why are you going that way? Why are you going that way? I did not push the controller that way. Do not turn around for no reason. That's, yeah. Yeah, I know, but... No! Stop! Ugh. Stop turning that way. Yeah. This is exceedingly hard. No. Oh, okay, well that's... Let's try that again. Like, stop. Yeah, if this doesn't get any better in a little bit, I'm gonna leave this because I don't want to get frustrated. I just. This is really freaking hard. Need to get higher. Still not high enough. Okay, well, it'll be nice if I actually hit it in the first place. Swear to God. That running to the wrong way is just absolutely infuriating. Okay, that was just... Two more tries and then I'm leaving. I have no interest in... Last try. Yeah, that was... Alright, one more actual try. That was just dumb. Yeah, I'm done. Goodbye. No thanks. These are
The Echo's
exceedingly
still
hard.
here.
That's great. The Echo is going to stay there as well. All right. So Golden Scriten is back in there too.
Hurry! How is our friend doing?
You get a
Right, Bill?
you get something very, I don't remember what it is. I think it's, as I recall, it's very good. I don't remember exactly what. But it is a very good reward. I just don't. But it's not an essential reward.
Whoa, now. Here we go.
Well, thanks, Drew. I mean, you know, like, I want to save two skill points. I mean, you know, I'm sure that if I wanted to spend another half hour, 2 hours, 5 hours, 10 hours, like, eventually I'd get there, but I just don't care enough to do that. It's not, I do not find that fun. That's very hard. No, it's not a shallow reward like a cosmetic. It is definitely a gameplay reward.
Ready to go?
Wait, what? Okay, let me go in there. Because I got to get these perks set up, too. Yeah, if it were a cosmetic, I would find that exceedingly irritating, but it is not a cosmetic. Okay, perks, right. So I got 2 extra perk slots. So I'm keeping on Fellowship. Parry timing is shorter, but deals more stamina damage. I don't care about parrying. I don't care about blaster stuff. Throw damage. I don't think I can do lightsaber throws yet. So for right now, I will increase my block meter. And I'll worry about lightsaber throws later. But while we're on the subject of throws, I do want to start doing lightsaber throws, which are very useful. What's the, what is the throw? Or can I just do that? Maybe I can just do that, actually. They just can't quit Fast and Furious. I didn't know that, Dragon. That's funny. Maybe I could just throw my lightsaber anyway? Or have I not learned that ability? Jump, attack, interact. I don't know. Maybe I can't do that yet. But I will eventually be able to, or something. Don't know. Alright, Grease.
There you are. Manus is tuned to perfection and ready to go. So where are we going?
Back to Kobo. Turns out we need a special compass to navigate the abyss.
A compass? Okay, sure. Whatever you say, kid.
Oh, and Marin's coming along.
Wait, what? Marin's joining us? Why didn't you tell me? I could have cleaned up the place. Oh, this is just perfect. Well, now it's too late to clean the Manus. I hope she doesn't notice.
Slow and disgruntled.
You can go back to Coruscant.
Slow and slightly grumpy. Kobo. Coruscant, mostly explored.
Kobo? Good. I've been meaning to check up on Monk.
The Mantis has changed.
Oh yeah, Cal and Bode, they ain't exactly the cleaning types.
I cleaned this morning. Wait, did I? No, I didn't. That's on me.
Marin, I didn't know you were coming. Hey, maybe I'll pick up some scaz steaks. Why'd you join back up anyways?
Seer and I believe Tanalor could be a refuge for those persecuted by the Empire.
Persecuted by the Empire, huh? Kinda get crowded.
Slow and grumpy old men.
Grab some seat, Cal.
Welcome to Kobo.
Cal, so glad you're back. You missed all the action. It was horrible.
Did something happen?
The Raiders paid us another visit. Took a shine to that droid you found.
See?
They took her, Cal. Carried her right out. She's been droid-napped.
My saloon better be okay, Turgle. I think you brought this down on us.
I'm innocent, Mr. Grease. Promise.
Dagon sent them. He's after Tanalor.
There must be something more to Z than we realized. Something scrambled up in her memory banks.
We have to rescue her. Once he gets what he wants, he'll scrap her for sure.
It won't be easy to get her back. The Raider base is in the swamp. They gutted an old Lucre Hulk battleship from the Clone Wars.
We've seen it. Means they got a lot of firepower.
As do we.
She's right. Now's our time to move.
I like where this is going.
They already have what they came for. They're back at their fortress feeling safe, complacent.
They'll never see it coming.
Maybe not. But if you're wrong, then they'll be looking for payback.
Not to worry. I will stay here and look after Grease and the others.
You sure?
I think you two can manage. Just don't let him swim without supervision.
Let me know if you need help.
Nice axe.
Name's Mosey.
Marin.
All right. I'll scout ahead. Meet you there?
Okay. Rescue Z from the Lucre Hulk. But first, we're going to Pyloon's Saloon. That guy.
Hey, kid. I got some bad news on our favorite Ordo Eris fanatic.
I already know Sork Tormos put a fresh bounty on my head.
You do?
One of your regulars clued me in on his game. She's been keeping tabs on the Haxian brood, so this time we've got the jump on him.
Sheesh. You figure that guy would let things go by now.
The bounty
Hey, I
hunters.
was thinking, now that Marin's back in the crew, we could always head to Coruscant. Not that I want to.
Do you know about the Bile Maw lurking in the mountain?
Can't say as I do.
I do.
May seem peaceful, but when disturbed, it will charge and trample you. Its thick hide makes it resistant to even the strongest weapons.
Look at
How
that
would you
music.
approach it?
Mind your feet. Its spray attack will leave pools of acid on the ground.
Good to know. Thanks.
Salutations.
Defeat the vile Balmaw.
Thanks for keeping an eye out while we go after Z.
If the Raiders return, we will make them regret it.
Reckon we're gonna get along just fine.
I think so. Go, Cal. Z needs you.
I was hoping you could help me with some things.
Seems like the Raider problem here is getting worse on the daily.
They've got a new leader. No surprise they're getting bolder.
Well, I guess that's why they call it hazard pay. Not much to be done, is there?
Talk like that's gonna get us both killed.
Oh, yeah? Well, let's get his take. What do you propose we do, Cal?
You should avoid the raiders. Scrapping is dangerous, but they're worse.
Kid's right, Dana. No more jobs on gang turf. Too risky with them raiders.
Yeah, I don't want him to leave.
I ain't gonna be intimidated by a few goons with attitude. This is just what we scrappers do. We grab anything that looks valuable.
And hope it isn't load-bearing. Yeah, I get it. But you're underestimating the raiders.
Due respect, we've made it this far. And there's no way I'm quitting.
We're?
Right. No way we're quitting now. Come back later, yeah?
Hey, we're thinking of plugging fresh energy cores into the dams at Dredger Gorge. See if we can get them working again.
Not a bad idea.
Bopping back there.
Do that.
Old friend of ours. Top-notch engineer. Had a winning smile, too.
That he did.
Good friend to have around.
You'd think. The guy shorted us on our cut after a big take. So, Grok may have left an anonymous tip with the authorities.
Yeah.
This how you treat all your friends?
Don't you mind, Cal. Real friends like you got nothing to worry about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See you when I see you.
Look at all these people.
Be quick about it, eh?
Okay, an upgrade to Cal's charge shot and blaster stance. Charge shots now hit nearby enemies around the target. This is all blaster stuff.
You're practically drooling over this.
I mean, part of the problem is I don't care about blaster stuff, so
Try not to die.
I'll come back to that.
Listen, now that we're partners,
Partners, huh?
business associates, best buds, call us whatever you will. Point is, our relationship is an investment, and we've got bigger fish to fry than these raider hacks.
I'll get to those bounties, but if my friends are in trouble, they take priority.
I also saw the
You're
first.
gonna get killed with that attitude, Cal.
Sorry.
But on a certain level, I can respect it.
Also, I also
Get a
heard
move on,
about
will
that
ya?
first level.
Bounties won't collect themselves.
I also saw the first Fast and Furious, and it was like, eh. But I knew it was also kind of a starting point, so I didn't know. You know, it might not have been that big a thing, like, at the time.
Don't start.
Hey, Two Locked.
From the eye of the storm into the belly of the beast you must go.
Yeah, I know.
What ails you, Sojourner?
Just wondering how things would have been different if I could have stopped them from taking Z.
Do your powers also include omniscience?
Maybe.
No, but
Seek only where you wish to go.
It's true.
Not where you long to
Vin
have
Diesel,
been.
55.
Regret is a mirage that leads many off the path. Now is not the time to speak.
Seeing these battle droids about takes one back, doesn't it?
Maybe a bit.
Oh, the Clone Wars. Those were the good years.
I've never heard anyone say that before, Moran.
Oh, sure. A separatist secession backed by tax-loathing free marketeers begins. Just as I'm establishing a profitable extrajudicial shipping operation. They paired like wine and flatcakes.
Well, I'm glad you enjoyed it.
Apologies, I'm being insensitive. You probably fought in the Clone Wars as a child soldier, right?
No, not exactly.
Well, I suppose it's all over now, one way or another. See you around, Cal.
Against my better judgment, hi, Turtle.
Heard you and Bode are gonna take the fight to the Raiders.
Word travels fast around here.
A daring assault on the Raider fortress by the mighty warrior and his gunslinging sidekick to save their droid companion. Yes! Z is lucky to have a friend like you. Hi, Cal.
Okay.
So how'd you go from making sounds on Riosa to
going on,
becoming a
Ash Jabby?
producer?
Well, I put together a few rough tracks.
Handed them out to friends, and things spread word of mouth.
Yeah.
Started playing enough gigs
It's
to
true.
do it full time.
He sort of is a little ageless, though,
Eventually,
Vin Diesel.
someone with influence caught a listen as they were passing through. They'd worked with Max Rebo, so I figured they were legit.
Max Rebo? That is legit.
Exactly. Said they could give me some gigs in the Corps. When they said Corps, I heard like Chandrila. Nah, they meant Coruscant. So that's where I went. Bit busy.
It helps, yeah. Get anything new?
Trip to the forest worth the risk?
Risk? There's nothing I could not handle.
Is that so?
Come on, it's not like they'd shoot a scholar on sight.
Excuse me?
Listen, the imps are like investors. You can only keep them in the dark for so long. Even if they haven't decided exactly how they're going to rob this planet blind, they will. And then they'll take what they want, including whatever bygone baubles you're hunting for out there.
Hey, I can take care of myself.
Suit yourself there.
Some prospectors told me about a strange building. Distinctive entrance, so they say.
Could be one of those meditation chambers.
Yes, I was thinking the same. Let me know if you find anything, will you?
No problem, Toa.
Another rumor.
We'll talk soon.
Okay, we're going to check out the garden. We have a gardener now.
We're off to a pretty good start here, buddy.
New seeds, magnificent. After you've planted one, I'll share what I know.
Hi, Peely.
So far, Kobo has been a welcoming home, and this rooftop's energy drew me towards it.
You feel a connection to this garden?
Yes, we will help each other grow.
Yeah, we got our own
Looks
gardener.
Like you've already started.
The vines? Yes, they sprouted overnight. But there's so much more to discover. If you plant new seeds, I'll tell you all about them. But, much like healthy roots, do not overextend yourself. Grow the plants we have, and I'll clear more garden space in due time. That fire pineapple will bloom, I am sure of it. Cut past the roots, and the fruit beneath is quite delicious, if you can endure its pungency. I see you planted a spine fluff. They are quite adorable, but beware. Nested amongst those plumes.
This is great, and the
are some
vines.
claw-sharp needles. A pine fern.
This is all from all the stuff I already
Its
planted.
foliage shifts colors with the temperament. Quite dazzling. I wonder what color it will display on Kobo. We can talk later.
Oh. All right. Well, what about this? Oh man, another force tear?
Stay calm.
Man. You know, that's what it was.
Who's over there?
lightning swift.
Damn it.
Right here, BD.
Damage taken. You cannot stand against me.
Up here.
Woo! Did it. All right. Nice. Not too bad.
That did the trick.
There we go. Give me a skill point. It's too bad that that was all that was up here, but it is nice that we got a skill point. I'm not going to complain about that. Let's see. Where can I get to that I haven't been able to get to before? Ha ha ha. Very nice. Tactical, huh? Okay, the shirt. Let's see. Yeah, no, I kind of like the tactical. Sure what the benefit of all that was. What? Why though? What does that do? Oh. Do something exciting?
Hey, you.
What?
You're the one taking shots at the Raiders, right?
Maybe.
That's me.
Bad idea. The Raiders have got eyes all over the Reach.
Took down that watchtower, if that's what you're referring to.
Oh, yeah? Well, let's hope there aren't any consequences for the rest of us.
Thanks for the thought.
Well, look who it is. Keeping busy?
There's always something to do.
Well, you won't make a living talking to me. Unless you mean to rob me.
Yep, that's how Jedi roll.
Planning on it.
Well then, Have a wonderful day.
So, I mean, did I just... I don't understand. Did I, like, power that up? What was the point of doing that? There's definitely something in there worth getting, I assume. Wait, what was that? Oh, yeah, no, I know about that. I think I have a shortcut up to the garden as well. I'm not going to be playing for too much longer here. Let me get around to the side. I know I have a shortcut somewhere. There it is.
Not bad. I've seen worse rooftop gardens.
I see you found new seeds. Plant one, and I'll tell you all about it.
Make a new garden over here.
Excellent! A new species. Plant it. I'll explain it to you.
Let's sow some new seeds.
I appreciate your time and effort, Cal.
Oh, I can do over there. Can I not? Can I not garden over here? Is this the only place? Because it looks like I can. It looks like there's spots open, but...
A new specimen? Fascinating. Finish planting it, and I'll tell you what I know.
All right, last check here.
Hey, not bad.
Nice. Not sure I was going to get to that. Yeah, not even the dodge. Not even the dash is going to do that. I wonder... Nope. I don't know what that power situation was. All right. So, we are looking at... Rescue Z. I'm going to have to rescue Z there. Also, there's a rumor. I still can't get up there. What other rumors do we have? Find missing prospectors. Explore the High Republic chamber on the mountain. And defeat the vile Bile Maw. Alright, well... Oh, no, I know what that is. The missing prospectors are is the Rancor. I wonder if I'd be better able to do that now. I'm not sure that I would be. So, I'd have to go over this way and up there. Okay. You can after I unlock those areas. Yeah. I think I'll be able to do that probably more at a later point. Not now, but... Because if I can get up to here and explore that, defeat the Valbalma, that'd be pretty good. Alright, let's go down, meditate, maybe get one skill before we wrap for the evening. What do you guys have to say?
A lot of raider activity these days. How you two holding up?
Us? We're always fine.
We're fine.
It's the others I worry about.
You do? That's kind of you.
Yeah. We worry that if they keep being such cowards, they'll be dead by tomorrow.
And then we'll have no one left to make fun of.
To be honest, that's really what gets us through the day.
Mocking Turgle's like drinking water.
And shaking our heads at that whiny slump Moran.
I'm starting to feel better already.
I guess some things never change.
And that's how we like it.
I love the eh. How's things going? Eh. Man, a few words. All right. Let's get around to the side here and then head down.
I need to focus.
Okay, skills. Let's take a look at skill points here. I already did all that. What's that look like? Oh, that's actually very useful. And this one? Ooh. Okay, that's all good. I like all that. All right, it's lightsaber time. It's useful anyway. Let's dance. Yeah, we're gonna get up there eventually. It's gonna be a while though. It's 5 points because 2 for this and then 3. But even the 2, I mean, it's about time I start doing some like dual wield work. So. I'm just curious, what is this? Right, so it's the same, but like towards everybody. Hmm. Well, that's interesting. And double orbit. I always feel like the double-bladed lightsaber always looks so freaking dangerous to me. I'm just always like, really? I can't even imagine. And we got our perks. Okay. Awesome. But, as awesome as it was, time has come. That was cool, though. An incredible set piece in the middle there. Like, that set piece was wild. That was worth the price of admission on its own. It was very, very cool. You notify me for? Oh, for the path. Ah, protect Pilgrim Sanctuary. That was bronze. 63.6% of players are. Okay, well, listen. It's okay. It was just story-based. That thing was amazing. I was very big fan. Oh, nope. Wait. Close the game first. Good stuff. All right. Now... Okay. Oh. Yeah, sure. Update, then turn off the PS5. That's fine. 1.15 gigs. I am very, very pleased that I was able to get fiber internet, which I had to kind of specially wire my house for to get it up here into the office. So they had guys that had to run. I had to bring them in to like run the stuff up here, but I have never been sorry about that. No, I am not forgetting the chat chosen game of the month. Thank you, Hilness. I am definitely going to be doing that next. So yes, as soon as I'm done doing this little update and it closes down, chat, then we are going to do nominations for the Patreon-fueled Chat Chosen Game of the Month. And as a reminder, I'll be back Tuesday with the Fighting Fantasy Gamebook illustration stream with Tari Tunes. Tari did warn me that she's dealing with allergies and a bad cold. She thinks she'll still be fine for Tuesday, but if not, we'll play more of this. Otherwise, it'll be that on Tuesday. Then at 4 p.m. Eastern, we'll be over on GOG.com with Pen and Pixels and my last Chained Echo stream for a while over there. And then that evening back here will be the Our Vocalist with some Apollo Justice Ace Attorney, so it's going to be a good time. Yeah, that was kind of the best fiber internet that I ever had. The best internet I ever had was Verizon Fiber, which I had at my old place for about a year. And here did not have it. Now it's funny. Now, of course, after I got, I have Go NetSpeed that I got, but right after, like pretty much 6 months later, all of a sudden everyone starts showing up. Optimum's like, we got fiber, and like Frontier's like, we also have fiber. I'm like, All of a sudden, everyone got pushed, and now they're like, we need to get fiber internet to everybody. But I'm happy with Go NetSpeed right now. If that ever changes, then I have options. But it's still, and it's still like, it's like 850 down, 950 up, so it's still exceedingly good. But it is not quite as good as Verizon, which was over basically a gig up and down. So that was the best, but still really good. Still really liked it. I wonder what is in this system software update. And turn off your PS5. Don't insert or eject discs. I will try not to do that. Yeah. No, I'm very, very happy with that upload. I'm very happy with the upload. Which is why, and it's funny, when I did the stream at Three Rivers, I just used their regular internet, and that was like 8 megabytes down and like, I don't know, 8 or 9 megabytes up. But I've had much worse. Like, that was definitely functional. Do it. That might have actually shut it down. I think it just said it shut down, which is fine. After I installed the way it should be. And also, hi, Big Boss. Yeah, no, listen, I'm aware that I'm very lucky about this. There's no question about it. I am fully aware of that. I am cognizant of how lucky I am to be able to have that. But on the other hand, I do use it quite a bit, right? Like, it's not like it's going to waste. Having that upload and download is very, very valuable. Yeah, typically, I mean, what a lot of these places will do is they'll put a lot of emphasis on the download, because most people, that's what they're doing, right? If they're streaming movies, you know, like in a YouTube or Disney Plus or whatever, or if they're downloading big files or whatever, or even if they're playing an MMO, most of the time, the big thing they need to worry about is download. It's mostly streamers and then people who are doing, like, I guess people who have torrents, which I do not have, but, you know, things like that. Those are folks who need upload stuff. So those are the ones who focus more on the upload. But it really doesn't matter to them if you've got fiber. There, you've actually got enough room to be able to do it in both directions. So, But 23 up, 650 down, Drew, is still, as you've noticed from your own streaming, like, that's very functional. I've actually streamed with as little as a megabyte up when I was on the road, although I had to way drop the bit rate and way drop the quality. One of the reasons I'm able to stream at 1080 60 now is the fact that I've got this kind of upload. So, but it's still very functional either way. Okay, let's go with that. And let's go with that. Okay. And polls. Alrighty. So let's fire this up. There we are. Okay, so chat, what we are going to do now is, you know the drill with this, and the question is, what game should Arv play this month? So what would you like for the Patreon-fueled chat-chosen game of the month? Again, I reserve the right to veto if it is a game that I have already played or am going to be playing anyway, or if it's like a horror game or just something that I'm not really interested in. Any of those are fine. Metal Gear Solid. So I need more details, though. Which one, Big Boss? I'm shocked, by the way, also, that Big Boss is asking me to play Metal Gear Solid. This is shocking off-name brand for this. But which Metal Gear? Are we talking like Phantom Pain or whatever what was the new one? Metal Gear Solid 5? I am not playing Leisure Suit Larry. Although I will tell you that I did play that way back in the day, but no, sorry, that is a veto. So yeah, tell me which Metal Gear you're talking about, Big Boss. PID, what, Mrs. Dunsel, what is that? What's PID? Metal Gear Solid 1, huh? Okay. It's also on GOG. Right. That's true. It's a Switch game. Okay. What is it about? There's a new one. We Dreams Don't Dry. So I'll take other nominations, by the way, folks. Other nominations. So far, I have Metal Gear Solid 1. I have PID. We have We Dreams Don't Dry. I am not familiar with that. Oh, will you stop? Wet Dreams Don't Dry. No Leisure Suit Larry. Denied. Okay, PID. Switch. Here we go. A platforming puzzle game set in an unfamiliar land full of unique enemies and unlikely allies, one of which is the force of gravity. Okay. Sounds promising. All right, I have Metal Gear Solid 1. I have PID. Any other nominations? Anyone else want to throw in there? You said it was a new one. Yes, it's true. So any others? Metal Gear Solid 1 is fine. PID is fine. Any others that do not involve Leisure Suit Larry? Anybody, 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 anybody. Is that it? Just 2 nominations? 2 noms? Metal Gear Solid 1 and PID? That's it? No one else? Oh, no, Rudinell. Oh, no. Oh, man, I know that you were going to do that. I did not do Stanley Parable, and if you want, I'll add that. Do you want to nominate that? Do you want me to nominate that, Dragon? I have not done that yet. Okay. Yeah, okay, Rudin, I feel really bad. There should be a way that we can. You don't remember anything about it? Because we could probably figure it out with the collective power of our gaming knowledge here. Because I remember it was a big thing. You wanted to remember it this time. I remember that. I remember that you wanted to remember. Bellular is a WoW streamer. Okay, hold on. The Pale Beyond? Is it The Pale Beyond? A new game made by Bellular? There we go. Okay. Interesting. A polar exploration game set in an unforgiving frozen wasteland where you embark on a treacherous voyage across the ice and through the Pale Beyond. This looks like a mix of Banner Saga and Frostpunk. Okay. Yeah, that sounds good to me. The Pale Beyond. Okay. Good one. All right. Any other nominations? Any others? Any others? Going once. Going twice. Yeah, it's like an Arctic adventure story. No, that sounds cool. I'm definitely on board. All right. In that case, here we go, chat. So the top 3 vote getters today are going to go into the final vote category. So the top 3 vote getters. So please get your votes in. The top 3 nominees here will be put into the final pool. So $VoteSpace1 if you want to vote for Metal Gear Solid 1, 2 for PID, 3 for Stanley Parable, and 4 for The Pale Beyond. And I will take the top 3. These are all good choices. Very different, too. All very different kinds of choices. I'll take top 3. Hey, what's up, Wispy Song? Interesting. So PID is out front. Thank you, Resin Ties. Okay, so we got Metal Gear Solid 1 and PID. All right, so we need one more vote. Just watching. Yeah, good to see you. Always a pleasure. So we got one more that we need a vote for. So, and if we don't get one, again, the top 3 vote getters. So we're going to need someone to break the, there we go. So Metal Gear Solid 1, PID, and The Pale Beyond. Okay. So I'm going to last call this. Top 3 will get in. These are all 3 good choices. Good stuff, chat. I like these options. Going once. Right, and that's something to keep in mind for next month, Dragon, if Stanley doesn't get in. Like, I could definitely do that. Yeah. Going twice. All right. So, there we go. So, can I ask, please, for one of the mods to create a straw poll with these 3? Metal Gear Solid 1, PID, and The Pale Beyond. Those 3. If you could do those 3 in a straw poll, that would be lovely. Metal Gear Solid is 4-ish hours? Wait, what? Really? No. Yeah, I've heard that Stanley Parable's great, but strange. Metal Gear Solid's longer than 4 hours, isn't it, Big Boss? Because I've played, I played Metal Gear, the original Metal Gear, and won that. I played Metal Gear Solid. Was it 1? What's the one with Snake? The bum 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 bum. Which one is that? Is that one? I think I stopped. That's the one. Did I stop at like maybe 2 or 3? I feel like I stopped before Sons of the Patriots, which was, I think that was the last one I played was Sons of the Patriots, which was like 4. Metal Gear Solid 4, I think. I want to say. Which means because I know I played all of those. Yeah, I guess that's the only problem with it is that I have played it before. But whatever, it'll be fun to play. If that's the one that wins. So yeah, so if one of the mods is able to make a straw poll and then another mod or the same mod could put that into next game, that would be super lovely if you could do that. Metal Gear Solid 1, PID, and the Stanley Parable. Ooh, this gives me a chance to try out Yeah, there you go. Now I can sort it this way. Haha. Metal Gear Solid, PID, and the Pale Beyond. Yeah, is anybody making the straw poll? Hilness, by the way, did you do that super jumping one? I guess you can probably do it, Dragon, because I don't think anyone did the straw poll. Yeah, that one, I mean, the force tear dealing with the double-bladed stuff was not a big deal. That was okay. Okay. So it looks like Dragon then is going to be able to do it. Yeah. Woof. That thing is freaking hard. The problem is not, okay, so jumping and then going through the barrier, jumping again, doing the wall run, jump off, jump back, double jump, dash over, wall jump, or rather wall run, dash through the barrier, jump over. Like, all that I think is doable. But when you get to the part that is confusing, it's where you have to jump across, jump forward high enough that you can dash through the barrier, at which point you land on the freaking, whatever the hell that is, not the trapeze, the swing bar, basically, and you're swinging around several times, and I think that's a swing bar, at which point you could theoretically then jump through. But, like, that's, I don't know, there's a lot that could actually get through there. Okay, so I think Dragon Spear just put up the straw poll. Yes, thank you, Dragon. So now can a wonderful mod link this straw poll that Dragon just put up to next game? Can you do that? Thank you, thank you, thank you. Unpacking is going to be available on mobile. Oh, man, Unpacking was so good. Oh, man, what a beautiful... That was such a lovely end to last year's gaming. It was so much fun. I can't believe we're already 6 months into that one. And yes, there is one game announced from Summer Game Fest that catches my eye, and I think you probably will know what it is, Rising Tides. It was Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. Sign me the freak up. I was just like, hell yes. Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, absolutely. I freaking loved Final Fantasy VII Remake. It was my game of the year. I loved, what's her name's, Yusuke's? That's not her name. But anyway, her DLC. I loved that game. Oh, so excited about that. Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, for sure, was a big standout. Yeah, Yuffie. Why was I saying Yusuke? Yuffie, yes. Yuffie's DLC. That was amazing. That whole game is great. So I am super excited for it. And also, I think and I mentioned this at the beginning of the stream, it's on 2 discs. Like, when's the last time we had something that was on 2 discs? You know? Like, that was crazy. So anyway, that's the one that we want, chat. Please get your vote in there. The link that you just saw there, please get your vote in there. This is going to be running until next Tuesday, so slightly shorter than normal. So on Tuesday is when I'm going to close down this final vote, because I have to play it the week after, because after that we've got Shire Adventures coming up as well. So this is the time to get that in when you can. What's a disc? Yeah, I know, right? Like, that was the thing. Thank you so much to Rudnell and Dragon Spirit, excuse me, for doing that. As I've said, one of the reasons that I think Final Fantasy VII Remake was such a delight was not only that it was great and that the music was outstanding and, like, I mean, all the things were there, but also I think it was extraordinarily ambitious, and it didn't have to be. They didn't have to do that. Like I said at the time, Square could very easily have just popped some new graphics on it and basically done a little bit what I think they did with Kingdoms of Amalur, to be honest. Not they, but the company did with Kings of Amalur. And basically were just like, here, new graphics. You know, like, not impressed. And admittedly, they didn't say, Amalur said it was a remaster, not a remake. But still, the point is, they could easily, at Square, have just put some new graphics and textures on Final Fantasy VII Remake and been like, and called it a day, right? And, basically just turn it into kind of this 3D setup. Instead, what they did was they not only remade it into a modern kind of system graphically, updated the music, updated the characters, but they all, like character designs. They then updated and really developed the characters. So characters like Jesse, who were like nothing characters in the original Final Fantasy VII, which I still thought was a great game, but Jesse is a much more developed character. And they alter the plot in interesting ways. And even more important than that, the whole point of Sephiroth in this game, in the first one, is Sephiroth is meditating on the fact that the plot has changed. So the plot twists and the plot beats that everyone knows from Final Fantasy VII are altered and changed. And so you all of a sudden don't really know what they're planning. This is why Hildness was talking about the trailer having this red herring. If you watch the trailer for Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, there's this whole reference to something that happens and you're like, wait, is that true? And now we don't know if it's true because they've made it clear that there are no sacred cows and they are willing to do what is necessary to kind of remove a portion of things from the game if they want to, like switch things around. So I was just exceedingly impressed with Final Fantasy VII Remake. I thought it was an exceptional game that was super ambitious. And so if Rebirth is anything like that, and Rebirth is longer too, considerably, supposedly. If it's anything like that, then sign me up. It's going to be amazing. One disc for single player, one disc for multiplayer. Oh, for GTA 5. Yeah. Just yeah. Wild. Super wild. Like I'm like so excited for that. So that's my choice. So before I sign off, Rising Tides, did you have, or actually any of you, did any of you have a game from Summer Games Fest that you're like, oh my goodness, this game? Was there any game that you were like, must have, hell yes? What was the game for any of you that if you saw any of the news or watched it afterwards or anything like that? I will say this is not a Summer Games Fest thing. I have watched a little bit of some streams of Street Fighter 6 because I have a soft spot in my heart for Street Fighter, and Street Fighter 6 does look pretty cool. So Summer Games Fest, just kind of like an online E3 almost, a Rudnell, like kind of a they, it's like we're like, or a Nintendo Direct where like they announce all different games that are coming out and stuff like this. What's up, Koala Man? Alan Wake 2. Yep. Okay. And Bugenhagen, Red 13. Yes, I'm excited for Red 13. I liked Red 13 a lot. King of the Castle. I don't think I know King of the Castle, Wispy. Or at least I don't think I do. Oh, wait. No. King of the Castle, isn't that the game where, that's the game where you play, or is it? Is that the game where you play with chat? Like you play with viewers and they like join your kingdom and all this stuff? It's a stream game. Right, but that was out before though, right? Yeah, no. That game's already out though. That is cool. But that game, yeah. No, I know what you're talking about. But no, I meant a game that was announced at the Summer Games thing, Summer Games Fest, which just happened like last week. That's what I was talking about. Spider-Man 2, okay. Yes, I did see the Mines of Moria. I'm very nervous because the Gollum game was such a freaking disaster that I'm concerned about whether or not, now it's not the same company, but I'm very worried about The Lord of the Rings becoming an IP grab. As soon as Christopher Tolkien passed away, you started to see some weird stuff happening with that. Like, as Dragonspear and I have talked about many times, the Rings of Power series is not great. It's okay, but it's not great. And there's some serious issues in terms of how Tolkien it actually is. Then you have the Lord of the Rings Gollum, which is not only the worst Lord of the Rings game of all time, arguably, it's apparently one of the worst games made of the last decade. Like, it's awful. And so what worries me about that is that basically you have a bunch of studios that are either cash grabbing for IP benefit or are just not, and I think this is what happened with Gollum, that studio was not big enough to handle that IP. Like, it just couldn't handle it. So if you're going to give that thing to somebody, you got to give it to someone who knows what the hell they're doing, and they clearly did not. So I'm concerned a little bit about that. I'm not. I think Minds of Moria could be good, but I'm very worried about whether or not they're actually, going to do right by the franchise. So we'll see. I mean, not that it's going to diminish Lord of the Rings. Lord of the Rings is Lord of the Rings. And it has not only the amazing books, but it has the incredible films to its credit. It has Shadow of Mordor, which is, I think, quite good. Shadow of War I didn't like, but Shadow of Mordor is quite good. It has some other very solid, Lord of the Rings properties. So it's not nightmarishly bad. Even Lord of the Rings Online, I would argue, is fairly decent for its time. So it's not going to be diminished that way. But in terms of people trying to make a buck on it, Yeah. I saw that one, Wispy. I've watched people playing that. That was pretty cool. Oh my God, Arunel, so bad. Alan Wake 2, you pre-order, you feel like you're cheating. Yeah. I can see why Alan Wake 2 would be people would be digging that as well. Yep. Latro Online. Something I'm actually going to play. I'm actually going to play at some point a little bit on stream at some point down the line. Is it really? Rising Tides, what is Lies of P? I don't know that I know that. Oh yeah, you have an old character. You have a character, Wispy. I've got a couple of level like 30. I don't remember what levels they are. I do wish. I love the lore. Obviously, I love the story. I do wish that Latro was a little less creaky MMO-y, right? Like if you could combine the lore of Lord of the Rings Online with like the gameplay of, say, Guild Wars, where I don't really care about the lore, but the gameplay's better, that would be cool, I think. So it's a Souls-like game loosely based on Pinocchio. It's a Souls-like game loosely based on Pinocchio. Wow. Sign me up. That's amazing, Rudnell. Oh, wow. That's amazing. I just can't, as I've said, I cannot get over the idea that they face planted so badly with Gollum. I just, and it almost feels like the one, as I say, I didn't see that comment, which is amazing, but I saw a couple of people who were like, doing reviews of it, and even IGN gave it like a 3, which for IGN is like, salting the earth and nuking the planet from orbit because it's the only way to be sure. Like, when IGN gives a game a 3, that's like a -8. Like, that's really bad. But the thing for me is that I almost felt bad for the studio because it really felt like the studio just got obliterated. Like they just did not know how to handle the stream and how to handle the property, and this is what they ended up with. So, right, exactly. That's the problem, Dragon Spear. Exactly. That's what I mean. It's very like not so great MMO-y, right? Because it's all collect X, kill X, do this, do that. Yeah, that is the biggest problem. I totally agree. Yep. You know what's interesting to me as well is this is a sort of amusing side point. But given the the obsession with Tears of the Kingdom and everyone being like, oh my God, for Switch, a lot of people have been arguing that they've basically pushed the Switch as far as it can go, and that Tears of the Kingdom is going to be like its swan song, which if it is, the Switch has been a tremendous console, so they have nothing to feel ashamed of if that turns out to be the case. But honestly, I wonder what that might mean for Metroid Prime 4, because they've been working on Metroid Prime 4 and then they had to restart it. I assume using the architecture of the Switch, can they afford for the Switch to stumble on for another year and a half while they finish up with Prime 4? Because Prime 4 I'm extremely excited for it. And obviously there was interest in the entire franchise based upon what we saw with Metroid Dread, which was brilliant. Prime is obviously a very different, 3-dimensional as opposed to 2-dimensional, etc. But I am really excited for Metroid Prime 4. I don't know whether the Switch can handle it if Tears of the Kingdom is sort of the last bit that they've got left with it. So we'll see. Yeah, I heard some people talking about Warhammer, the new Space Marine 2, Koala Man. Yeah, exactly, and that's it, Rudnell. That's exactly right. They should have been an indie studio doing something like Cult of the Lamb. Exactly, and then all of a sudden they were like, "Here are the keys to the kingdom," and admittedly, there have been some other companies that got properties that you didn't think they could handle. One might not think, and then they did. Like as I recall, so Respawn has done Titanfall, right, which was amazing, and Titanfall 2, and they've done now they've done the 2 Jedi games, Fallen Order and Survivor. What did Respawn do before that? Like, did Respawn have another game that I'm not aware of? Because I was thinking about like that. There are some companies that get games you're like, holy crap, you really did know what you were doing. And there's other examples of that I'm thinking about as well. Yes, but that's true, but there is a lot of exploration though, Rudnell. You know, there's a lot of back and forth in Metroid. So you're right that it won't be like as ridiculously expansive, but I don't know. That's right. I guess they are, but Apex Legends, was that what they started with? Okay, so they did Apex Legends. So that okay, right, COD. So they did Apex Legends. But the fact that, I mean, if you knew that they did Apex Legends and then they're like, all right, here, have the Jedi Fallen Order property. I mean, I think they hit that out of the park, you know, and then they did the same thing with Survivor. So, and that was not a game that really fit with their usual description, especially like the sort of Dark Souls-y nature of the combat and stuff. So that was the company, but I guess they did have experience on some level, but not on a level where you'd be like, whoa, you know. So yeah, that's interesting. But it does make you think about having a studio that measures up to the game that you're doing. And it's not about not having ambition. It's about having ambition, but then, like a lot of people talked about, what was the new Arcane Studios game that just came out? Because Arcane, you know, which obviously did Prey and Dishonored. What was the new one that just came out that got hammered? Like some looter shooter thing. Like what was the Redfall. And Redfall was but it's interesting. Gollum came out and actually made people forget a little bit about how bad Redfall was, because I watched some reviews on Redfall and they were like, how did this game even get made? And that's coming from a studio that clearly knows what the hell they're doing. But they got put in a position of doing a game that clearly they're not suited for. You know, like Arcane Studios is a good studio. Listen, the studio that makes Dishonored 1 and Dishonored 2 and Prey is a really good studio. Okay, Arcane is very good. And former people that worked on Thief, you know, like, it's good studio. But then they faceplant with Redfall, and I have to assume it's because someone was like, we're going to make you do this. And it was like, okay. So, disaster, yeah. Disaster. I actually watched a guy who was like, did a whole review of it where he was like trying to find enemies to fight, and he sped up his video. There was a section where he went 5 minutes, 5 full minutes, wandering through an open world with no enemies in it. And I'm not talking about he killed them all. I'm talking about no one was there. And it was reminding me a little bit of like sort of face plants from big studios. The big one that I know about, that I talked with you folks about a couple of years ago, which really made me angry actually, was Underworld Ascendant. That was a disaster. And that company had absolutely no business having made that mistake. I mean, you know, like, that was the company. This was freaking the company that did Ultima Underworld. Right? The company that did Ultima Underworld, and here is Other Side Entertainment that has this as just a disaster. It like produces this disastrously bad game. Bluh. Yeah, exactly, Rudnell. Just, ugh. And I was kind of like, and it reminded me of that because there was a lot riding on that. And then, of course, they have the System Shock 3, which is still somewhere in the future. which was the other side of their studio. But like, I'm sorry, like doing that, like putting like face planting on Underworld Ascendant that badly, where you literally don't even have a save system. The save system literally doesn't even really save. Like it doesn't even save your position in the level or what you've got. Like, ugh, terrible, 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 terrible. Well, yeah, and it's dead in the, and it's funny because it's dead in the water because I think in the end, I think what happened was, as I talked about at the time, they misunderstood their audience. They thought that what they were making was this physics sim when that was not what people cared about with Ultima Underworld. They make something which they call a spiritual successor to Ultima Underworld. I'm here to tell you it wasn't. It's awful, buggy mess, like a complete disaster. And some people were like, well, maybe they were doing it as a proof of concept for System Shock 3. Like they're working out the bugs on stuff. Okay, first of all, the Ultima Underworld franchise is not a game a series that you use for something else. Okay, it's not like a let me test this out and see. Like, no. Ultima Underworld was enormously influential. I would argue more influential even than System Shock was. Underworld was hugely influential. So you don't take that and then go, all right, well, we're just going to use this and sort of see what we learn so we can make System Shock. And then, not surprisingly, it face planted terribly. People hated it. The press was awful. And at that point, System Shock 3 starts to fade because people are like, well, I don't want these people to do this. And you end up with what you end up with. You can't do that. Yep. Boring, broken physics sim with brain dead AI with like just terrible level design. It's just awful. A hub system, what? Just awful. I still hope that we get another. We had Arx Fatalis, which was really the spiritual successor of Ultima Underworld, but I still hope at some point that we get a real honest to God Ultima Underworld 3 and not whatever that crap was. But anyway, the point being, when you have a company that you expect better from and then they do this, that's one thing. And then you have companies that you're like, why did you even get this property? And that's the company that did Gollum. So, because I mean, listen, if someone gives you the property, what are you going to say? No. I mean, you're going to be like, yeah, we'll do yeah, we can do it. Sure. And then clearly they could not because what the hell? So anyway, folks, I've run over time a little bit, but I was having a fun time chatting with all of you. So I'm going to rise up on out of here. I want to, oh God. Yeah. Ultima 9, man. There are a lot of people too who still argue that Ultima 9 is way underrated. And I'm like, well, yeah, it could be underrated if you couldn't get anyone to actually play the game properly. Like, anyway, so what won? Nobody won yet, Wispy. Just the nominations were put up. It is Metal Gear Solid 1. It's PID, and it's and The Pale Beyond. Those were the 3 games that were nominated. So you can go there, you can vote now, and that is going to be up and ready for your vote up until Tuesday, at which point I'll close it down, and then we will find out which actually won, whoever gets the most votes. So that's the deal with that. But I'm going to rise up on out of here because it took a long time. Yep. Demonstration of formerly great studios that just collapse. And also there have been studios that sometimes feel like they're going to collapse and then they recover with great games later. I would still like to think that Arcane can do that. With the failure, Dishonored 1, Dishonored 2, and Prey were all brilliant. So the failure of a game, which I think most people feel like isn't even really their type of game, suggests to me that they probably will be able to recover and produce something good next time. But it better be in their wheelhouse again. Like, it better be a single player, interesting story, exploration sort of driven type of story driven type of exploration game. That better be what it is and not whatever the hell Redfall was. Very important. So, but that is going to do it for me for tonight. I want to thank all of you lovely folks for being here. If you like what you saw and heard, please follow the channel. Check out my YouTube with !ArvTube, Discord with !ArvCord, Twitter with !ArvTweets, website arvanellarun.com, financially !Arv shop for the merchandise area. Remember that has been updated now with new material for Eberron and Oracle of War, and some of just like kind of the base my logo stuff, Arvanellarun logo. And it also is going to be having soon new stuff for Expedition for the Mysterious People. Peaks, and then Shire Adventures. So stay tuned for those updates as well. Exclamation point Arv Treon for the Patreon. Again, we have 18 patrons, $165 per month. That's really the financial backbone of the channel. So any support people can give there, and any support people can give to sub to the channel will be very much appreciated. So please consider doing that, and subbing to the channel while I'm on that subject, as several of you did today. That's also really useful. Subbing or resubbing to the channel would be much appreciated, and you can use those custom sub badges and emotes to use everywhere across Twitch. While I am on that subject too of the using things across Twitch, on the subject of publishing, exclamation point Icarus for my graphic novel from Athos Arts, exclamation point Library for Tales and Tomes from the Forbidden Library, my 5e adventure and sourcebook from Alligator Alley Entertainment, and exclamation point Greyshade. Now, here's where I need to ask for assistance again, folks. I did this in Discord, and I saw a couple of people did this, but please, if you have not done so, if you read Greyshade and if you liked it, can I please ask you to go over to the Amazon page and leave a review there? It does not have to be long. It doesn't have to be formal either. It could just be kind of like, this is, talking to a friend, like, I'm really excited about this book, you got to read this. If you felt this way about Greyshade, such reviews/ratings are very much appreciated because they are part of the algorithm, and when Amazon gets up to a certain number of reviews, then that allows them to make it eligible for things like BookBub and other things which could really help push stuff in the wake of, or in the lead up, I should say, to Renegade, the sequel to Greyshade, which is coming out next month. So any support people could give in that regard would be super helpful. And then, of course, Heretic is going to be due out next year, so you can pre-order, exactly, signal boosting, basically. So pre-ordering Renegade, which is coming out next month, and Heretic, which is coming out next year, pre-ordering the tabletop role-playing game of Greyshade by The Rising Tides, coming out later this year, and, of course, ordering the audiobook, you can get that right now, of Greyshade from Trent Sparks, which is available at that link as well. And again, Greyshade also is available, so you can get that award-winning novel as well if you do that now. But please, if you did read it and enjoy it, thank you, and please consider leaving a review if you can over on Amazon as well. Finally, last but certainly not least, exclamation point BLM, Black Lives Matter, important to affirm and assert the significance and importance of Black lives. Exclamation point Help Now, the World Health Organization page on suicide prevention, important to reach out to others when you need help and reach out to others when they need help as well. And exclamation point Ukraine, UKRAINE, to help the people of Ukraine as they fight back, again with a counteroffensive right now, against an illegal and illegitimate war. They fought very bravely, but it is a devastating war for their country. And so this is our chance to step up and help, and to send the message that we will try to help others in this situation in the future as well. I'll be back Tuesday, noon Eastern, hopefully for a Fighting Fantasy game book illustration stream with Atari Tunes. If not, then we'll have more Jedi Survivor. Then over on GOG.com for my last Chained Echo stream. And last, back here for Tuesday nights, monthly Our Vocalist stream with KP and Rem and Zach Clay with the power of Apollo Journey, Ace Attorney. So a lot of hold it that we're going to be doing on that time. But I want to thank everyone who was here tonight. Thank you to my wonderful mods. Thank you to Rudenell, Dragonspear, Drew the Damager, Hillness, Prince Justin, The Rising Tides, Triffany Mats, the best mods in the business. And thank you again, Dragonspear, for the gift to my birthday gift to my son. I appreciate it. Thank you to my Patreon supporters and subscribers. Thank you to Rudenell, Dragonspear, Drew, Hillness, Prince Justin, The Rising Tides, Triffid, Wispy, Big Boss, Crit Twitch, and Mrs. Dunsel. Thank you as well to my viewers, to Darksteel Spork, to Dinah Terra, to Elizabeth, Jagtris, to Koala Man. Thank you to Lion of Yara. Thank you to Morgaine and SG Child. Thank you all so much. And no raid today because it's super late. I'm getting on out of here. Busy day again tomorrow, but I'll be back on Tuesday. And until then, I hope everyone has a lovely night. May the Force be with you, as they say, and everyone please be good to each other. Bye for now. Honk.